What up, guys? It's Radon Sports News. Today we're going to be talking about a YouTube video that the NFL actually posted, and it was about the top 10 offenses going into the 2018 season. And I thought this list was just absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. I could not stand any of this. Just there's a couple parts that I understood, and just a very few. And I'm just going to read off the list so you guys know in case you haven't seen it. Number 1, they put the New Orleans Saints. Number 2, they put the Patriots. Number 3, the Steelers. 4, the Falcons. 5, the Chargers. 6, the Pack. 7, the Eagles. 8, the Rams. 9, the Vikings. And 10, the Detroit Lions. Just going to rattle it off right here. Saints, I have no problem with. Absolutely no problem with. New Orleans Saints, yeah. Drew Brees, Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram, Michael Thomas. Yes. I love everything about that team. Everything matches up. Number 1 offense. I'll be the first to admit. Yes. Number 2 offense. This one shook me up a little bit. New England Patriots. And I understand, you have Tom Brady. So if you have Tom Brady, you're always going to have a top 5 offense. I have no problem with that. No problem. But to say at the number 2, Tom Brady's not your whole offense. You look at it, you got the number 1 draft pick, Sony Michael, at running back, and maybe he'll turn out. And I think they're all just banking on him turning out. But then you look at that that receiving core, and you got Gronk. So maybe that's worthy of like a B minus. Who else you have besides Gronk? And I know a lot of people. Oh, we got Julian Edelman. I've heard a lot of Patriots fans, chant that. Oh, I got Julian Edelman. It's fine. Julian Edelman is, 32, 33, coming off a torn ACL. That's no injury that's going to jump back. Oh, I'm all ready. He's not Adrian Peterson here. Very rarely does a player at any age bounce back, 110% after an ACL injury. And especially at this guy's age. Damn, it's an darn shame. But I don't see it. I don't see him bouncing back. Then you'll say, well, we got Malcolm Mitchell. Malcolm Mitchell's done nothing. All right. Then you got Kenny Britt, Philip Dorsett. I mean, you're running out of people here. I'm confused on who else they have at wide receiver. They didn't draft anybody, of course. New England never has a good draft. They never draft anybody they need. What are they? They ended up, and this was a very popular controversy. And it was Isaiah Wynn, and I'll hear a lot of Patriots fans that I talk to, oh, he's a tackle. We'll play him at tackle. We're gonna try him out. The guy's not a tackle. His arms are way too short. He's got like the T-Rex arms. He's too short. He's got to play guard. You got to throw him inside. He's not gonna be able to throw those long blocks against defensive ends. He's not gonna be able to do it. Guys like Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, guys that play off the edge, they're gonna take him. They're gonna move him out of the way. And then they're just going to go do what they do. Because there's no way that guy like Isaiah Wynn is going to stop him at tackle. Got to play him inside. Play him inside. I don't like the idea that Patriots fans think that he's going to be their game-saving tackle, the guy that is going to replace Nate Solder. Not going to happen. I'm sorry. So to put the Patriots at an A- for the receiving core, absolutely abysmal. Abysmal. Stupid. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. And to place them at number 2, I think is too high. I think it's way too high. Pittsburgh Steelers number 3. Yeah, I think they belong in the top 5. I think so. They got Le'Veon if he still stays around. Yeah, you got Antonio, you got Juju. And then, you got Big Ben. He's kind of injury prone. I think they rated him at like a B+. I don't think that, because, he just, whenever he went up against a decent defense last year, he just choked so hard. So I'm not sure Big Ben is that elite quarterback anymore and guy that's going to get you anywhere, but maybe they still have a top 5. I don't know. I think they do, but let's continue moving down the list here. We got the Atlanta Falcons. Yes, and yes. Just all around, great offense. Matt Ryan, he's a decent quarterback. He's decent enough. He's the number one paid quarterback in the league. Do I agree with that? No, I think he's probably around, 10th, 11th, 12th best quarterback in the league, but that's with my opinion. But then you got Julio Jones, you got Calvin Ridley, Mohamed Sanu, you have Devontae Freeman, Tevin Coleman in the run game, just Austin Hooper, a tight end. I love the Falcons' offense. They're going to be a number one offense. I probably would put them at number 3 in this list. On this list, I put them at number 3. That's just me. And I've moved the Patriots and the Steelers down to number 4 and number 5. We go ahead and we got the San Diego Chargers. We got the Los Angeles Chargers. And you have Phillip Rivers, Keenan Allen, Melvin Gordon, possibly Mike Williams, Hunter Henry. You got some pieces. I think they're a top 10 offense. But number 10? Number 5? Not liking it. No, I'd still move them down. I'd move them down. Then we got the Green Bay Packers. And, of course, you have Aaron Rodgers on your team. A healthy Aaron Rodgers, you're going to be a top 5 offense. You're going to be a top 10. They put them at number 6. Yeah, I think they're good. Their running game, Aaron Jones, Jamal Williams, extremely good. What got me here is that they graded their receiving core at a B+. I'm confused, besides Davante Adams, who else is a wide receiver? I'm confused. I don't see another, top wide receiver. And to consider Davante Adams the number 1 wide receiver, I guess they got Randall Cobb, but to place him at number 1, a position he really hasn't gotten able to play yet in his entire lifetime, I'm not sure we can place them at a B+ just yet. You gotta set your grades low before you can go ahead and give off. You gotta keep the expectations low so that they seem better. I wouldn't put them at a B+ right now. I'd put them C+. At the bare max B-. But really, receiving core at B+, not liking it. Not liking it at all. Considering what they put, the Rams. And we're going to get to that. Don't worry. Number 7, we got the Philadelphia Eagles, and they placed quarterback rating at an A-. We don't know if Carson Wentz is going to play. We have no clue. Doctors say he's not going to. Carson Wentz says he's going to. Doug Peterson says he has no interest in rushing him back, and God forbid, he better not. I think he's making a smart decision. He's making an extremely smart decision not to rush him back, because this guy's your franchise guy. He could be the next face of the NFL once Brady's gone. Carson Wentz could be the next big thing. And the rush him back possibly destroy his whole entire career if it's not already done already after this injury. Not smart. But to place quarterback at A-, with Nick Foles, we still don't know if he's a good quarterback. No, don't like it. And then they placed their wide receiving core at B+. Alshon Jeffrey, he's decent. He's been able to make some plays. He actually stayed healthy for a season, which was a complete surprise. And isn't it a coincidence that he goes down for all these bogus injuries with Chicago and gets a 1-year deal? It's a contract year. He's waiting to get his big money and plays every single game. That's what I hate about these players. Contract, they're not really hurt, because either way they're going to collect their money. That's what these teams don't understand. They collect their money whether they're hurt or not. That's why I think all contracts should be pay to play. I'm always going to be a huge supporter of pay to play contracts. Alshon Jeffrey, luckily for him, he's not in a pay to play anymore. Last year he was. If he did bad last year, his contract numbers were just going to go down dramatically after that 1-year deal. It's going to be gone. And then they placed their O-line at A-. Wow. A-. Carson Wentz was running for his life, and part of the reason why he got hurt last year. Every single play, it looked like he was just dead in the water. He had to make everything on his own. Carson Wentz was a one-man wrecking crew for the Philadelphia Eagles last year. That's why I think he is such a heroic quarterback, because he did everything. He did everything for that team. Everything. That offensive line helped them? None. Absolutely none. And to place them at an A-, they are a C- at best. At best. I'm sorry, Eagles fans. I know I have a couple watching, but you're a C- at best. Let's face it. Then number 8, you got the Los Angeles Rams. I'm sure I'm pretty far along in this video minutes-wise, so we're going to get on moving. Got the Los Angeles Rams. They put the quarterback at a B. It's Jared Goff we're talking about. First of all, Goff is better than Wentz. Hate to tell you, well, Goff is better than Wentz. So if you're going to put Wentz at an A-, you better put Goff at an A. Don't put Goff at a B. Jesus Christ, they must really hate the Rams because they went ahead and put Todd Gurley at an A-. A-. Number 1 running back in the league last year. What does it take to get an A+? If he's considered the best running back in the league, what does it take to get an A+? Does he have to be Barry Sanders? Does he have to be Emmitt Smith? I'm confused about this grade. Seems like they're just nickel and dime in here. Don't like it. Wide receiving core, they put at a B. Brandon Cooks, Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp. You have a full 3-man receiving core. Compared to a wide receiving core of the Eagles, who scored a better grade, that all they have is Alshon Jeffrey. You know, compared to a New England Patriots receiving core, who has an A- when all they have is Gronk. These guys have a full 3 wide receiver set. I'm so confused here. I'm so confused. To place them at a B just blows my mind. And the Vikings there at number 9, you know, I'd probably place them higher. I'd place them above the Chargers. I'd place them above the Eagles. I'd probably place them above the Packers. You got Kirk Cousins. You got Dalvin Cook, Stephon Diggs, Kyle Rudolph, Adam Thielen, one of my favorite wide receivers. Possibly Laquan Treadwell coming back. Vikings need to be up there, man. They need to be up there. And then the Detroit Lions at number 10, you know. Never seen them really do much. Their running game's going to be holding them down. But Matthew Stafford, and then they placed the receiving core at a B+. They had 2 1,000-yard receivers last year in Marvin Jones and Golden Tate. And then they have Kenny Golladay to throw in there. And then T.J. Jones to throw in there. You know, well, Kenny Golladay had, 600 and 700 yards. T.J. Jones had 400 yards last year. What are you looking for to put a B+ grade on them when you put the Patriots in an A-? I can't stand the NFL grades because whoever does them is a complete idiot. They have no clue what they're talking about. I can't. It makes me laugh whenever I watch these videos or I read, you know, power rankings or I read anything that Bucky Brooks puts out on their NFL page. Wow. They need to get better writers. More people that know what they're talking about because this is just outrageous. These rankings suck. They suck. They have no clue what they're talking about. They obviously have not spent any time watching the NFL. How about put the Giants on this list? No, you're going to say, oh, you're a Giants fan, you're biased. What do you mean? You have Eli, Odell, Sterling Shepard, Saquon Barkley, Evan Ingram, and a decent offensive line. How is that not worthy of a top 10 team? Look at the Jaguars. I mean, you got Blake Bortles maybe holding you back there, but you got Leonard Fournette, you got Marquise Lee, D.D. Westbrook. You have pieces there. Why aren't they in it? Sorry, remote. Listen, absolutely crazy. I'm sick and tired of the NFL putting out rankings. They should just stop. I mean, I guess it is giving me content, but they suck. Makes me laugh, I guess. Why aren't the Seahawks on here? Why aren't the 49ers on here? Jimmy G. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you liked it, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you think about the list down in the comments. Let me know who you think your top offense is down in the comments. I'd love to hear. Always remember, read on, brother. And we'll see you.